This game hurts me emotionally for many reasons. All right, let's start right off the top. Raptors lose 105-99 to the Atlanta Hawks. All right, let's start there. Next order of business, if you want to call it that. The Raptors play a great game against New Orleans. Defensively, they were unbelievable. Then they give up 52% to the Atlanta Hawks. Raptors only shoot 40% from the field. Now, that's not even the main issue. Atlanta Hawks shoot 75. They take 75 shots. Raptors, they take 92 shots. And you only shoot 40%. Also, Raptors shoot 4 of 25 for 16% from 3. That is a recipe for a loss right there. And that's what happened. They weren't bad from the free throw line, shot 78% from from the free throw line. But when you're shooting that bad, I mean, it's going to be a tough time to win. You know, you're going to have to win like you did against the Pelicans every single night. And that's not going to be easy against teams like Atlanta who can score. Just like most teams in the league can score. And that's been the Raptors' problem of late, is consistent scoring. Now, a lot of people are going to say it's because of Lowry being out. I agree. You've lost that three-point shot. You've lost that person to the free throw line. You've lost the person who can take shots and make shots. But it's what it is right now. And we can't... I don't want to be like I'm putting on a record player, right? Or like a... You know, I'm saying the same things over and over. That, if Kyle was here, this would be different. Well, maybe. It probably would be. But he's not in hindsight, and it sucks. But, I mean, if you look at certain stats, the Raptors played a better game. They out-rebound the Hawks by 1. They double them in offensive boards. The Raptors have 17 steals to the Atlanta Hawks 8. I mean, and the Raptors only have 11 turnovers, and the Hawks turned the ball over 21 times. But the problem is, when you turn the ball over 21 times, as the Hawks did, and the Raptors only shoot 40% and 16%, it's not much of a threat. And that's what's hurting this team. Their defense only gave up 105 points. Yes, Atlanta shot 52% from the field, which is not very good at all for the Raptors side. But they only gave up 105. You must have been doing something, right? But they just couldn't put the ball in the bucket, plain and simple. I mean, if you're looking at stats line and look at people who shot good field goals, well, that was Serge Ibaka. He shot 6 of 12 for 50%. Corey Joseph shot 6 of 11 for 54%. But now, I'm just going to read percentages for the rest of the guys. Carroll, 33%. JV, 41%. DeMar DeRozan, I'm going to say this one, 12 of 30 for 40%. PJ Tucker missed all 3 shots he took. Patterson was 1 for 3. Powell was 4 for 10, 40%. And DeLon Wright missed both his shots. Consistency is going to be a problem, yes. I agree with that. But when you're struggling that bad on offense, it's going to be a grind till Lowry gets back or till the end of the season. It's going to be really tough. And there's not that one guy that's stepping up and taking the role. DeMar wants to be that guy, but even he's not shooting a great percentage. He had 20, what? He had 28 points in this one, but like I said, he shot 30 shots. And he only went to the free throw line 4 times. If DeMar goes to the free throw line like 10 plus, the team almost guaranteed a win. DeMar did have 8 boards and 6 assists, though. I do have to give him that. He was very good on that side. And JV with the 11 points, 12 boards, double-double. But the big story is Serge Ibaka. What the heck happened there? Serge Ibaka fouling out late in the game. Was this, should this not have happened? Yeah. Were there fouls called that shouldn't have been called? Yeah, there were some tough ones, and Ilyasova was, felt like he was in L.A. Were we in L.A., or was Ilyasova just a darn good actor? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if he's training to try and be in The Walking Dead or something, right? down in Atlanta, right? So, anyways, enough of the jokes. I literally made those up on the spot. I did not prep those. I'm just letting you guys know that now. So if they're awful, I apologize. But losing Serge late in that game really kind of, I think it broke this team down, and was the officiating bad? Yeah, it was in this game. It wasn't good at all. Is that the reason this team lost? Not fully. I mean, yes, the team lost. There was a few reasons of why they lost, and the referees kind of had a decent amount of say in that. But like we've said, and I'm going to keep harping it, they shot 40% and 16% from three in the field. I mean, no matter what the referees do, you got to make your shots. And they weren't making their shots at all tonight. And that's the problem. And the thing that frustrates me the most about this loss is that as of right now, I mean, if things change, then I'll look stupid, but the Wizards are losing by 10 right now to the Sacramento Kings in the third quarter, and Boston lost to Denver by 20 points. If the Raptors won, we would have been 2 back of Boston, and we would have been, right by the Washington Wizards. We would be 1 back of them. We'd be right. It was. They had an opportunity tonight, and they couldn't do it. But it's not like they get 2 days off, and you can get to kick it up down south. Nope, they right back at it tomorrow night. They're taking on the Miami Heat, and record. Don't look at Miami's record. Don't do it. Because you're going to see, they're 3 games under 500. The Raptors should be able to beat these guys, no problem. Well, if you look at records, yes. But Miami has been playing very, very good basketball over the past little while. They're now only 3 games under 500. They've won their last 3 games, 7-3 in their last 10. I mean, Justice Winslow is their only injury as of right now. Dragic is having a great year. Obviously, James Johnson. You remember that name? Former Raptor. Buddy's averaging 12.1 points a game, almost 5 boards, and 3.5 assists. He's having a darn good season. Why? He's getting the minutes. So, I'm going to say the Raptors need a win, but I mean, we've been saying this all this time. It breaks my heart to see this team lose tonight because they had so many opportunities to win this, and they get broken down at the end with the obviously the fouling out of Ibaka, and then you see Boston lose, and as of right now, you're seeing the Wizards losing, and it's just you hope that they lose so you don't lose any ground, but man, we could have gained ground, and it was so close. It was right there. But as a sports fan and a player and all that kind of stuff, you got to have a short memory and you got to move on. That's what we got to do. Miami tomorrow night. This team needs a win. They need to get back in the win column. I mean, as much as it's back and forth, win-loss, this team needs to win tomorrow. So, you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video and you dislike the refs in this game, hey, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. All right. Hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't already. It means the world when you hit the subscribe button, guys. It really, really does. Comment down below what you guys thought of the game. Were the fouls on Ibaka right? Were they wrong? How was the officiating overall in the game? What'd you think of the Raptors shooting? Were there good shots, bad shots? Let me know what you guys thought about everything tonight. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Blue Jays edition. Come on, weekly. I said it was going to happen. It's going to happen. And also tomorrow night, Leafs edition. They're taking on the Carolina Hurricanes in Carolina. I remember the last time Leafs played Carolina in Carolina on Hockey Night in Canada. It's going to be different. And also, like we've been talking about, 8 o'clock tip-off, Raptors, Heat. God, this team needs to win. And I will be, if you guys watch the Celtic video, the first game back after the All-Star break, same location as well. Tomorrow's video will be in the same location as that. All right, just giving you guys a heads up now. See you guys then.